All right, McFarlane Toys, Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn. This is a different skin of Spawn. It almost looks medieval, but I think it looks fantastic. So full disclosure right now, I'm realizing all my McFarlane Mortal Kombat figures, most of them, I think I got one floating around, are packed and put away. Again, moving soon. So, Bobby here, by the way, Madness 80. Oh, blah. We're just gonna look at this dude, I guess. We can compare him. I think I got like a Batman, a couple of McFarlane figures, so you can get an idea of his height and all that. Be nice if I had the other McFarlane Mortal Kombat Spawn here, but it is what it is. So we'll just take a greater look at this dude, the detail he has to offer. 22 points of articulation. McFarlane, he makes that like it's a guarantee. 22 moving parts. Glam shot looking awesome. Wow. This looks really cool. And it's nice to get a different Spawn, like a true, like, different skin other than those goofy, like, the yellow Spawn or the blue one. I didn't like those at all. Sorry if you did, but that's just what I like and don't like. So let's rip this dude open. McFarlane Toys, Malefik Spawn. I knew he had a name. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. Complaints of his name not being on the box aside, this figure is fantastic, dude. This is a good $20 figure. And I think he knocked that out of the park with this one. Holy cow. Unexpected. I thought we were done with Spawn in Mortal Kombat. Be nice to get more characters other than Spawn. And I know we got Joker coming. I wish he'd focus more on the actual characters created by NetherRealm Studios. That would be awesome. Still a lot of cool characters they could cover. But man, this looks good. This could use a wash, I think. Some black wash. That'd make that. But the rest of the figure is very, very good looking. The logo there in his chest. Man, this is awesome. Look at that. We'll do, let me mount this camera up. We'll get a closer look at this dude right now. All right. Close and personal. Actually, you know what? I'm going to look at his effect pieces really quick. You can see one. I got one down right there. Will I adjust the lights real quick? These are nice energy effects. They could use a different type of plastic, a color thrown in there, or maybe some paint or something, but these are nice. They're pretty thick, holding up to light. Yeah, light will shine through. I wish I could show you that, but you could see he holds it like a gun. So it just goes in there. This wraps around his top of his hand, and it looks fantastic. You get that on both sides. They sculpted the same. Nope, look at that. Different flames. It's not like he went and flip the sculpt there. These are awesome. And as I mentioned, comes with gripping hands, and they just pop in super easily. Rests over the hand there, and they look fantastic. Pose them as you will. And of course, the classic McFarlane circular stand that we see with every figure. Even Violator came with that. So here he is, Malefik Spawn. I don't know much about this Spawn. I don't know if this is a Spawn scene in the comics. So you Spawn McFarlane fans, I apologize, but feel free to educate me. I'm always down for you guys to drop some knowledge in the comments and help me learn. But this is good, you know, classic take on the Spawn mask. I like these gaps there, as if the jaw went ahead and stretched that, pulled that apart. This cape looks nice. This cape is fantastic. And again, I mentioned in the quick overview that a wash would make this really stand out. And I think, I mean, his level of detail, him being McFarlane, or his company rather, and his sculptors and painters and all that stuff deserve the credit as well. The attention to detail they bring, I feel like washes and highlights and stuff like that really benefits their line of action figures, be it McFarlane Toys Spawn or Mortal Kombat or DC. It really makes those figures pop. Nice logo there on the chest. Look at this belt. Nice sculpted skulls all the way throughout, plus the belt is textured, just like the armor flaps here. And this here, this is a softer plastic, but it does get a little thick there. This is nice. Textured all the way in the back, however, there's not much, like, you don't get any reds or whites. And I don't know, you see this line here? I don't know if those should be white or if those should be the silver here continuing. I think so, but you know, you got to save some bucks somewhere. This looks good. And then the different, similar to how Spawn has the one fat boot, or the more modern Spawn has a more fat boot. And this, you know, kind of different on each side. The skull here, though, looks fantastic. You can see that theme there. It's kind of like this here, this here, this here, kind of the top there. Leave it there as well. Look at these. These arm guards look fantastic as well. You can see the straps. They're not painted. There we go. They are heavily textured as well, like old, cracked, crinkly leather. That's what's holding these gauntlets on. Man, this is good. Chain, little fake chain, all held together by the skulls. And again, this, even these silvers may, a wash might make these pop more, or some dry brushing of a lighter or a darker silver on there to show some scuffage. Oh, a different arm guard here on this side. Again, keeping with that aesthetic of these little hooks and all that stuff. That's questionable. We'll move on. We're grown-ups here. In terms of articulation, though, he moves pretty well. His head is on a ball, on a dumbbell, rather. So look at that range. Look at that. Look how far down he's looking. This is awesome. Boom, boom. And then you could go ahead and rotate that full 360. His arms do go out to there. Oh, even higher. Should probably get that on camera, huh? Look at that. You do get your bicep cut. It's not moving, though. His whole arm is rotating. There we go. You can see it there. You do get your double jointed elbows. Awesome. These hands do, oh, they're on those classic tiny, we've come to, I don't know about love, but we see on all the McFarlane figures so far. This isn't moving as well as I would like it to, but it's moving okay. Plus, did I get some rotation at the waist down there? I did, kinda. So you could see, okay. I feel like I'm gonna snap him in half, but you could see it kind of tilting there, right? There we go, some back. As for his legs, oh, these don't hinder too bad, but don't leave them in that position because then these will just stay sticking out. Do we get, I don't think McFarlane really does the thigh cuts, right? No. But you do get some double jointed knees, which looks like it's gonna be hindered. Oh no, look at that. That armor wasn't hindering anything at all. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then I'm guessing under here is that classic McFarlane, the ball joint. So depending on where you turn it, it'll bend. Plus it's toe articulation. Fantastic, dude. This is a cool looking figure. Let me adjust this real quick. There we go. Yeah, man. I'm liking this a lot. Like I mentioned, my stuff's, most of my McFarlane stuff is packed away. So let me get him posed. Most of my McFarlane stuff. So the only Mortal Kombat figure I have here from Todd McFarlane is this variant. I think this was a GameStop exclusive. I don't know. Let me know. It may have been an Amazon exclusive. I don't recall. Sub-Zero and Scorpion have been done to death. And I think they just most recently either put up the original colors scheme on pre-order, or they already did that and you missed out again. But those go for some crazy money on the aftermarket. Pretty good. So I imagine the Spawn is also in scale, and I don't know what parts, if any, are being reused from the McFarlane, of course McFarlane, I gotta stop saying his name, from the Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn, excuse me. So I do have with me a Storm Collectibles Raiden, and these scale well together if you haven't. However, Storm Collectibles is focusing on more classic Mortal Kombat. I think the earliest, let me know if I'm wrong, I think the latest game is Mortal Kombat 3. That's about as high up as they've gone in terms of making Mortal Kombat figures. But I hear they may be doing modern Mortal Kombat soon. Then I got a Batman Metals Batman here, which is another McFarlane Toys figure. And it looks all right, right? I think these look all right together. The Spawn is so badass, dude. What else? I think I still got a Fortnite figure here as well. So we all know McFarlane stuff scales taller. They are 7-inch figures. Doesn't matter what they are, except for those reissues or redos or whatever. Those Tiny Hero Academia, and then the Batman 66 figures are, I think, are 6 inches. But 2 video game characters technically standing next to each other. This is a must buy. I got mine on Amazon. I don't know if he's in stores or will be in stores. Target seems to put McFarlane Toys stuff by the PlayStation games for whatever reason. Kind of away from like the NECA section and away from the normal action figures. And even NECA itself is bleeding into the normal action figure aisle. I guess these boxes, I've been seeing like all the Turtle stuff and Goliath, Gargoyles Goliath like in the aisle, like another aisle, their own aisle, just kind of like in the middle next to weird stuff, remote control cars or something. So, you know, go down aisles you're not used to going down at Target. You may find something you're looking for that you may not have seen in the other spots. But yeah, quick, dirty, fantastic. Pick him up. He is a good looking figure, and I am happy to have him in my collection. Just want to take a quick moment, ask you to subscribe, like, notification bell, all of that cliche stuff we all ask. But, you know, we ask because it helps. And that's it. I guess I'll see you in the next video, guys.